Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Hello. Hi. Yeah. Okay, okay. You came as soon as I started. It's crazy. I've been good. Just a little busy and tired all the time. I'm so sleepy all the time, every day. Hi. Yeah. Tired. I'm tired. I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. Yes. I'm just doing practice art today, or tonight. So it's nothing like super crazy or serious. This gives me like a good break from doing different things. I've never drawn a gator before. Yes, I am drawing. Okay, these lines are gonna make me mad already. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in this one, because I'm gonna take my time with it. Nothing crazy. But if I get it done, that'd be crazy. But the last one I just did, that took a lot. That was a lot out of me. But I will try. This line's gonna make me mad. Okay, close enough. How have you all been? Is this my first time drawing an alligator? Yeah, this is my first time. Don't worry, there's nothing here. There's nothing. This is my first time drawing an alligator. Well, I was gonna say reptiles in general, but I was like, no. I've drawn characters that are like not fuzzy. But as far as like an actual gator goes, never done it. And I said, why not? Hi. Hi. Well, this arm's not really going to be seen. They don't have to do it. Hello. The usual ones are here. Some of you are quick with the two. I don't know if you get a notification or anything, but it's like as soon as I start, it's boom. I'm like, oh. I don't know how you do that. I don't know if it's notifications or what. Let's see. We're fast, yeah. There's a lot of fast ones. Hello. All right. Oh, oopsies. I have a few layers that I'm going to be doing with this guy. So we have his shirt that hopefully I will get to. I don't know. We'll see how far I get with it. Because usually my outlines, outlines are pretty the same. It's like, oh, I have my certain steps of how I draw and stuff, and after my outline, the hardest part for me lately has been shading and figuring out lighting for like what works, what doesn't work, because I'll map it out and beforehand I'll be like, yeah, light's gonna go this way, so that makes sense, and then I'll actually start it and I'll be like, wow, this looks like absolute trash, and then delete it. Oh wait, that's gonna throw me off. Where's that chalkboard? Okay. Okay, I see what I did. So this is the thigh. And then the butt. Bonk. I don't know how I feel about this area, though. This feels a little too, like... snatched waist energy. This feels very... kind of body proportion. I might thicken it. Do something like... something a little... easier. What does that look like? I might keep it that way. I might! If I can figure out how to do this. I don't know, this looks weird. Let's do the inner thigh. Oh, that was wiggly. Almost. Can you believe? I was gonna say, it's already summer, and I'm already getting reels on Instagram that are talking about fall. I love fall. I need it. And here, autumn lasts for a good 3 weeks, and then we get a big old rainstorm, and all the pretty leaves get knocked down, and then we're stuck with dead brown trees until March. And that's not fun. I don't know what it is about this line that's too skinny. It's not thick. I love autumn. I just like the leaves and the colors and the vibes. And it doesn't last very long here. I'm kind of just picking and choosing areas to start with. I'm just gonna do this area. Ugh. Okay. I love pumpkins. Actually, okay. Want to see some character work? Want to see some character work I've been doing? And on the sidelines? Let me save this real quick. Once it stops saving, I'll open the other file. And I hope to God I don't get jump scared by anything. Please. Oh, I'm scared. She's at 30%. School? Yeah, I'm all done with school. I graduate. What's that video? I graduated. I graduated. I can't do it. Graduate. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop. That's funny. I've never heard of him. Someone like that going to our school. School? No. That's what I saw at Walmart the other... Oh! Went to Walmart to buy cat food for my kitty cat, there was a big old billboard on top of, like, the second you enter the Walmart, and it said back to school. I thought, huh? Isn't it like not even midway through July? What do you mean back to school? I do not want to see that. Here, I'm gonna turn, I'm temporarily turning off what I'm drawing really quickly so I can open this other file to show you guys some character work, because you said pumpkin, and I want to show you something. So let me open this file. I just don't want you guys to look at my files, because some of them are named things that would get me taken down. Where is it, real quick? Give me a second. La la la. It's called Character Workshop. There it is. Back to school shopping. Okay, we're good. Let me turn it back on. Alright. One of you said something about a pumpkin. Be a pumpkin character. That's a background character, not a main character. Background. Keyword is background character. Okay. Yeah. We got a lot of background characters that I'm working on, and they're all in the default pose because they haven't been posed or rigged or anything yet. These guys are literally fan service for you all. They don't serve a purpose other than just to fill in scenes, okay? And I'm not even done with a club. These are just to fill out the university clubs and rework a lot of old designs that I had that I thought needed to be updated with different things. Yeah, the fruit girls, and then these guys. So, like, I had a hyena character a really long time ago, and I hated his design, and I thought, let me update it. So that got updated. Some of these are, like, really old designs that I just update and wanted to update, and just never did. Yeah. This was hard. This was a pain in the butt. And I thought, oh, like, girls, easy to draw. Fruit? No. It was a struggle to make them not look like those AI fruit, whatever the... You know those AI fruit dramas? I was getting flashes of that. Yes, a hyena. The AI fruit videos that I will sometimes get on my feed that are, like, really over the top. I don't know why. Oh, I see a line that I can fix. I have been trying really hard to fix my line work lately. I'll notice my little imperfections. Like, sometimes I'll draw lines like that, and there's, like, that little gap right there. And I know nobody sees that, really, or I hope not. But to me, I see it, and I'll complain about it for weeks on end. I'll be like, I should have fixed that. And it makes me mad. So I'm trying really hard in all of my line work to be really clean and actually kind of pace myself. And I know there is something, I forget what it is in Illustrator. Maybe if one of you is a smarty pants or something. Is there something in Illustrator where I can take two lines right here and combine them to be one? There probably is, and I just haven't found it. I mean, I can... Let me see if I can do it on my own. Properties... Align to? No, I don't know how to this... Wait a minute. Girl bye. That is... Never mind. Yeah, but if any of you know a trick around that for, like, combining lines together, please tell me. Because I've been trying to work on that. I'm gonna do the easy stuff first, because the bigger lines, like the chest area, is gonna scare me. I don't like big areas like that. Oh. Okay. That did not look good. Okay. Let's see if I can add just a little bit of detail right there. Like, even this is gonna bug me knowing that that's there, and nobody would see that usually, but it'll bug me till the day I die. That like I could have fixed that line or whatever. This too, you're all wiggly. Okay. I don't care about this stuff. Nobody's gonna see that. Let's give him his claws. That's fine. La la la. Oh, wrong. Wrong! Okay. Gators have, like, those chunky claws. At least that's how I see people draw them. Is like, they don't have the thin little, like, kitty cat claws. They got them thick ones. I've only seen an alligator, like, once in my life when I went to Florida. And... nah. I've seen too many videos of them being aggressive. I know better. I'm not getting... alligators, snakes, spiders, anything else that scares me. Low-key, like, big bears. The animal kind. They scare me. Because they're really aggressive if you mess with them. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, that's gonna... okay. Have you tried experimenting with a bunch of different types? Types of what? Types of what? Ah! That's not correct. Right. Right. Types of art. I have a hard time not... I mean, okay. I guess it's like a blessing and a curse. My art style, I would like to think, is very distinct and very heavily outlined and illustrated. I have a really hard time doing realism, so like if I was going to draw like anime eyes, it just looks very weird in my art style. I'm literally just winging this, but like hold on. If this is the nose, I'm just freehanding this. Sometimes they do like... I have like the second. I'm getting distracted by this. Yeah, there's the anime here. Her name is Kissy-chan. Let's give her some nice big old lips and hair. Anime. Okay. No, my style is just not good for anime. Actually, in high school, when I was still developing my style, my teacher looked at my art and she said, "Oh, we don't really do anime in our class." Anime? Girl? Ooh, what do you mean? Anime? Right. If my art is anime, then SpongeBob might as well be be live action. That's crazy. She never liked me. I forgot what I was gonna say before then. Nah, I don't know. I don't know how some of these furry artists do it, where they like can shade beautifully, and they make it look so easy. I don't know. My style is just really flat, so I have a hard time shading and getting out of my comfort zone, because I'll look at it and be like, no, this looks bad. Alright, that's our outline. It's gonna bug me, even though it doesn't matter because you can't see this because the canvas, but I'm just gonna give that some depth. Remove your necklace. Okay, so this is gonna come down and connect to the chest. Okay. My high school art teacher, she will not be named. She was crazy. Like, I could have made a whole YouTube story time about this, and I just don't have the time or patience or energy to do that. But like, I've lost one of my art pieces because of her. She put it in a art show without telling me. She lost that piece too. Made very strange comments about very famous pieces that are just like, huh? What do you mean by that? And twice in a row broke my art piece and broke other students' art pieces in front of us. And she was like, well, you can just fix it. Girl, she quite literally spray painted over my art piece and looked at me and was like, this isn't your final, is it? And I said, yes, it is. And she said, oh, well, happy mistakes, and then walked away. I will never forget that. That is like engraved in my memory. I don't know. It was just very hard for me back then to... The art that I was drawing is not it. Like, if I showed any of my high school art, you can see like the beginnings of what I was doing, but I've improved heavily since high school. I needed to finish my sketchbook tours. I've done one, it's on my YouTube, but the audio's really bad and I'm very quiet. I was giving you ASMR back then. I was like, hi guys, welcome back to my sketchbook. But you could see like the start of my art style and a lot of my high school art. And it's really interesting how I'll look back at some of my photos and realize like how far I've come, but also there's some things that I really miss that I used to know how to do. I don't know. I would love to have a chat with high school me, and first off, I would deck him, and secondly, we would talk about my art now versus back then. Hi. Hi. I've never seen you here before. Hi. Okay. A lot of my characters, though, had been with me since middle school, for better or for worse. This is the... Okay. This is the hard part. Man chest areas are not easy because they're circles, and girl, I can't draw a perfect circle. It's like the closest I even... No. Redo it. Do it over. Why does it look like that? Okay. It's fine. That's what the pen tool's for. Alright, what can I fix? Move you here? Give me a second. I'm not looking at chat. I am very hyper-focused on fixing this. Why are you doing that? Oh no, it's all wonky. Okay, I'll just redo it, honestly.
Hi.
No, I'm literally that scene of SpongeBob and Squidward where they couldn't like draw a perfect circle. Was it SpongeBob that knew how to do it perfectly, and Squidward, who's like an actual artist, like struggled? It's been a while since I've seen SpongeBob. Um, and also, yes, I would deck High School Me, and for good reason too. I was severely homophobic, and quite literally drew some things because I was in such denial that have haunted me ever since. That if those images ever get released, I'm so cooked because of what I drew in high school. It was not good. Um, yeah. Oh, did my music stop? Music, what are we doing? Music? Hold on. Let me find something. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Let's see. I would love to visit. There's actually multiple places on my mind that I would love to visit. Um, one would be. Oh, not that one. I want to visit certain places in Japan, like the countryside. Not Tokyo. I just want to see the countryside. I want to go. Okay. I want to visit the UK. In Ireland, in Scotland. I kind of want to see parts of South America. Like, there's a really pretty Machu Picchu. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. I want to visit Machu Picchu. I want to see some artifacts. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can like majorly outline before we get into fine details, because not everything's going to be this thick. Oh, his hand. Okay. Oh, and his tail. Sorry, forgot you had a tail. Oh yeah, we're going to Colorado. I don't know if any of you live out west, because I'm on the East Coast. But me and String and a couple of my friends. That was horrible grammar. That scared me. That actually scared me. Thank you. Anyway, scary Mary Math. String, my two friends that I've. Okay, not to. This is so loser behavior. My best friends. Oh my god. As soon as I talked about my best friends, okay, that's crazy. String, my and my two friends, best friends that I met on Roblox. We've been friends for like 4+ years now, and we've never met in person. I've met one of them in person, but the rest of the group, no. They all live out west, and I'm on the East Coast. So there's a little bit of a difference. And we're going to Denver in August. So that'll be my first time ever seeing them in person. And I'll be going to that convention. And I've never been to Colorado before. So, new experience. Yeah. Let me find. Really darken this area up right here. I don't know if I turn my sound effect up for when I get a subscriber, but that actually like scared me. It used to be the Persona 4 sound effect, and that would also terrify me. I don't know. It's like you're gambling with your life. If I have a heart attack on stream... Yes, I'm gonna take lots of photos. It's probably gonna inspire me to start thinking about merchandise. I want to make merch so bad. I don't know how to do it, though. I never took a marketing class. And some of those booths that FWA, we found the paper that tells you like how expensive it is to rent a booth for a convention. Where am I gonna get a freaking $700 for a table, brother? Girl, bye. In this economy? You're crazy. But it was really cool to see like different artists setting up and selling their stuff. Yes. This is what I don't like about fingers. They always come out strange in the outline. 1,000. Yep. Okay. I think it depended on size, right? Like if you had a really small table, it was only like maybe 500 for a day. And then like if you had a 17-foot Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for scaring me. Okay. It was like over 1,000 for a 17-foot table or something like that. So just to rent it. And then that's not even counting the electric fee you have to pay if you have lights or whatever, or if you use like a card reader, all that stuff. How are these fingers looking? So if I wanted to think about having a booth for a convention, it's gonna be a 1 foot 1 foot by 1 foot table in the back near the trash can. And I'm gonna be selling discount Depop t-shirts that I slapped a sticker on. Yeah. T-shirts would be a lot of fun to make, though. Something about these fingers, I think it's that bugging me. Maybe if I color in the claws, it'll look better. Let me try. Let me zoom out. If I squint my eyes, does that look good? I'm indifferent about it. Yeah. The 3D print slot? I didn't see a lot of 3D print stuff when I went to FWA. What I did see, though, now this. I don't know about this. I was very skeptical. I talked to another artist. I was looking at... This is so embarrassing. This is my type of, like, luck. My friend and I were at this booth, and we were looking at their, body pillows for their art, and we were just goofing around. We were like, oh, glitter shimmer, look at this one. And I was like, this artist is really talented. And little did I know that the actual artist was standing right next to me. She's like, yeah, I'm the artist. I was like, oh, hi. And she suggested like different types of tablets for if my art tablet dies or whatever. And I was just trying to make conversation with her, and she's telling me that there was another booth, and she did not name who, but there was a booth selling other people's artwork. Like selling stickers of someone else's art. And I was like, oh! I don't support that. Don't be selling other people's work. And also, don't be making AI flirty robots of my characters. Because yes, that did happen recently. Ew! That's a big stinker. That's crazy. You took the time to screenshot my art and make an AI robot that talks like my characters? Girl, bye. Absolutely not. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely not. Because if I see that again, you know who I'm contacting? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that made me... I don't know. I was mad, but I was like, it's gonna happen. People are gonna do that, and addressing it is not fun, and it's very uncomfortable doing so, because you have to go to the person and respectfully be like,
Hey, hi, it's me, the artist. Can you, like, not screenshot my art?
and that's just yucky. They had one of me. And it was the most inaccurate thing I have ever seen. It said some... I have it screenshotted. What did it say for me? Let me find it real quick. I act like such a pick-me in this AI bot. Hold on. So, like, let's say you're you, and you're talking to me through the AI. Apparently, you're, like, in a university classroom or something like that, and I approach you, and apparently, I say, hey, do you know who I am? Girl, why am I giving pick-me?
What do you mean?
And it says, it was a blue fox. He was in a row of desks next to you, wagging his tail as he held an elephant poster on top of his head. Huh? What? I have no words. Why do I have an elephant poster? Why am I saying, do you know who I am? Like, disgusting. Take it down. They had one for my 3 tigers, Chryzion, me. I looked up all my other characters. Those were the only 5. And yucky. Yucky! Yeah, so that wasn't fun. They took them down, so they're gone. Which, thank you. Not want that happening ever again. I just think it's funny that the AI... I should have talked more to the AI bot of me, but I was already so mad that I was just kind of like, I'm not dealing with this.
No, thank you.
Something about this finger is not working. And that's too... I don't know, maybe. Hold on. Okay, if I zoom out, am I going to tolerate? Yeah, I'll tolerate that. For now. And then I'll come back to it when I'm already, like, in the coloring stage and be like, you know what? That doesn't look good.
Hi! Hi!
Yeah. Let's see. We were talking about merchandise. I got so sidetracked from that. Sorry, and now I'm good. Now I don't like how this finger looks. It's all messed up. If I were to sell merchandise, I'd be curious what kind of things people would want. Personally, I want to make plushies. I want to get out little plushies of the characters, of the popular ones. A long time ago, a friend was like, when you having a Dead by Daylight crossover? Girl, what do you mean? Dead by Daylight? Crossover? They can barely get Scooby-Doo in there. And it took them like 10 years. You're funny. That would be cool, though. Why is this line up? I'm going to leave that hand alone, because the more I mess with it, the more I'm just going to overcomplicate it. Jump scare. Would I sacrifice to Elder Ridge? Huh? Whoa! What's Elder Ridge? Sacrifice? That's wild. Sacrifice? Nah, I would not sacrifice anyone. I care about all my characters. And I did look up, or I had a friend look up for me, how much it is to copyright characters. It was like $65 a character, which I might consider starting that, but that's crazy. Let's see. Oh, I can do the neck. I think the rest of these lines are more, they need a thinner line, maybe. Let's see. I can do this part. Want to see how bad I can draw a circle or an oval and have it connect on the first try? Never mind, I did it on the first try. Usually it would take me like 7 times before I would be happy with that. Usually. Are these not the same size? Let's extend this maybe. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wait on it. I can do these. These look like they can be out. No. Adobe is... I'm not gonna lie to you. I have never considered moving over to a different art program, just because I'm so used to Adobe with its products. I use Illustrator to draw just because I like the clean, sleek line work. That, like, for my style, I really like that. I've tried Krita, and Krita is pixel-based, and I don't know, it just... Adobe is very mixed bag. I do not like some of the things they do, but this is what I've been trained to use, like, ever since I started drawing, so I'm gonna use it. They did take away Adobe Animate, though, and I'm not very happy about that, because, like, some animators and content creators, whatever, use that, and they were just like, no, we're taking it down. For what reason? I don't know. Let's see, what's this little line? Let me use a thinner line and see if I can get some of these finer details done. Yeah, I like the thickness of that. Oh, no. I'm just looking for what can be done with a smaller one. This area, I'll probably have to turn off what you guys are looking at for like 2 to 5 seconds so I can... Okay, there's a different version for this drawing, wink wink, that I cannot show on here, but I have to make sure that the secondary color can wrap around a certain area, so I will have to turn that off to make sure I can actually see what I'm doing. Do his scales. His little scales. Oh, I don't like that one. Why are the... When it curves, it like gets thin. I don't like that. Would you stop doing that? I never said you could do that. Boom, bum, beady, bop, beep, bada. Excuse me. Whoa. Is that weird from a distance? Where is his chest layer real quick? This is this one that I don't like. Yeah, that'll be on my Patreon. I can't even say it. Patreon! Yeah! Okay, this is probably why I've never done a character with scales before. Look at... This is a train wreck. We need to redo this. I might try a different approach. Let me do these first, actually. Maybe, like, I can get the gist of what I'm doing. Because I kind of, when I sketched this, I was just like just, yeah, scales, easy. And then now actually doing it, I'm like, there's a method behind it, probably. Okay. But he will have clothes on Instagram. I have his shirt right here. And his dress pants. So there will be different versions. Something. Let's make another one. I'm guessing like scales, they angle like this. Oh. They go on top of each other. Oh my god. Okay, 17th time's the charm. Okay. Let's try. It's not looking good. Alright, I might come back to this area. I need to like find a different approach for it or something, because when I sketched it, I thought it looked good, and now I'm like, it's frustrating me. So let's do a different area. Real quick. Plate armor. I might look at that. I'm trying to think like what could work in my style too, because I could make a scatter brush and like easily just like like all over. But I kind of like that it's angled, like I was trying to make it angle up like this, like the shoulder actually looks 3-dimensional, and I think I did it for like 5 of them pretty good, and then in the process of doing so was just like, yeah, that's good enough. What I want to try for his chest, though, is doing like... Oh! That scared me! Thank you! Terrifying. Okay. Okay. I want to try doing like... I've seen some people with gator sonas. The chest will be... I want to say rib caged, but it's because actual like alligators and crocodiles have... They're not fuzzy, they're... I don't know. What do you call it? Like smooth, silky, scaly skin. So, putting fur on him would just look weird. Is that like right there? No, that would go on the side. Okay, maybe not.
Scaly.
Try fixing these lines. You're supposed to go like out and around, so this would be like the top, and then yeah. Is that... Let me zoom out. Yeah, that's kind of accurate. I could do his tail scales and practice.
Maybe I can get practice with that.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? You know what? We're gonna try a different thing with this. Because I don't trust myself to individually do every scale perfectly. Is there anything... Okay. Actually, before I do that, let me temporarily censor the stream so I can get this area like mapped correctly really quickly. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try censoring this so I don't get taken down. It'll take like 5 seconds. 1, 5. Oh. Quickly. Almost done. Okay, let me turn that piece off.
Teehee.
You never saw it, okay? There was nothing there. Come around like that. What I will do though is just give him just a little bit, just right here, and then I'll clean up my line work. Oh, hello. I do not like this. Oh, that was sloppy. Lazy. Let me see. Clean up this. Clean up this line. Okay. Oh, hi. It's like that image of those construction workers that built a bridge, and then when they actually got to it, it was like off-center. Is that all the major lines before I get to detailing? Where even are you? Okay, hold on. Alright. Alright. This is our basic line. I'm looking for this. Give me a second. One of you asked me a question, and I have to do something really quick. I'm gonna try making a brush. Hopefully I can. This is just an experiment. It might not even work. I just want to see if I can make a scale brush that'll do what I'm looking for me. Or I might just make a pattern, honestly, and then crop the pattern in the shape that I need. Hello? Why aren't you lining up? That's suspicious. That's weird. And then copy this and just move it down. And then I can hopefully just kind of skew this to make it look three-dimensional, because scales are not easy. So that's my template. Let me copy it. And then we'll just take it, size it up. Get me another one. Let me see if this will look good. Pick this up. Oh, baby. Okay. That'll cover the entire tail. I think I can do this. Let me expand the appearance and see if I can skew this so it looks like it's moving with the tail. This looks weird. I don't like that. I want to like make it to where this looks like it's coming towards you, though. Is it working? No! Okay, I see the vision. I see it. Now, there's this really clever trick called cropping, where I'm gonna do a little magic trick. And hopefully, if there's a god, pray for me, that this works and comes out nicely. Alright, now watch this. 3, 2, 1. Ah! You know what? I'm okay with that for my first time doing scales. Alright, what was your question? Grid wrap? What's grid wrap? I don't know what that is. What's a grid wrap? You're asking about Noli? So the real life Noli is very hard to reach out to. I have not talked to her in quite a bit. She like works all the time, so I haven't talked to her in a while, but Noli in universe is supposed to be like very glamorous and very like I'm better than you kind of voice sounding. I don't know how to describe it. More like, yeah, like you still shop at the clearance section at Target and that's all you can afford. So the few times that she has voice acted for me, it's been like, I'll tell her, be like, hey, can you voice act for this? And she'll be like, yeah, I'll get it done 3 months from now. But I love her. Plus, it's genuinely hard to find female voice actors for my stuff. Grid warp? Hold on, let me try this. I've never heard of grid warping. Let me try. So I'm going to take this object. Which one is grid warp? Are you grid warp? Ugh. Ow! Ew! I mean, they kind of do the same thing to me. I like this one, though. It gives me more, like, flexibility. What does this do? Oh. Wow. I know I can make objects, I hate saying this word for this, bulge. Yeah. So, if I wanted something to, like, expand, it kind of does it, but, like, not really. Oh. Let me get the shoulder one done, and then I'll start outlining some better details and stuff. Making 2D into 3D, yeah. Isn't that fun? So there were scales right here. So let's get a pattern. Oh, let's do this. This feels so illegal. No one's really gonna, like, see that too much. And then I want the scales to be about that big. Can I freely transform this without having to write? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, I know what one of you was talking about, and I cannot believe I didn't do that. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to find that. Envelope distort. Maybe. Gay? No, I'm straight. I'm the straightest thing ever. And string can prove that. Okay. Okay. And whatever he tells you, he's lying. Object. Wait, but how do I do this again? I don't know how to do this. I know I could do, like... I know I could do that, but it just looks really weird. Hold on. Let me clock it. Let me select individual points and see if I can do it without making my brain hurt. I hate it. That was so gross. Why does it move points in the middle? Oh, well, now it doesn't? I don't like it. Maybe if I had, like, a little blueprint for myself, I could, like, figure it out. Hold on. So I want the scales to, like, go up like this. And they would wrap... They would wrap like that. So... Maybe I can use my 2 brain cells to actually do that. Let me try. Oh, no! Oh, no. Wait, where'd my music go? Video paused. I'm still watching this. Thank you. You believe in me? I hope so. I don't know what I'm doing. This is so gross. I'm never doing scales ever again. Okay. Let me try this point. Why does it look like this? Is there an easier way to do this instead of just individually moving the points? Because I don't think it's gonna come out the way I want it to. Let me try a warp effect again. Why isn't it doing it? Okay. Did that change anything? Just pretend to do it. Okay. I've never seen Illustrator do that, where it just pretended to do something for me. Oh, now it does it? Okay. What are we doing? Oh, wait. Okay, that's a little closer. Yeah. That's closer to what I like. Okay. You know what? I like it. That's the best I can do for now. Until I find a better method that doesn't involve me tearing my eyes and my teeth and my nose and everything out.
Hi!
Liquify? What does liquify do? Where do you find that? Was there something that said liquify? Ah! Use your imagination. Please. Oh. Illustrator needs to stop doing that. Distort. No, we don't want blur. I use blur for something else. Pixelate, stylize, warp. For now, it's fine. Can I expand this so I can delete certain points, though, or no? It's not even on the right. What are you on, Illustrator? You're funny. Wait, not even on the right path. Okay. I'm just gonna have to make a shape and do what I did last time, because Illustrator doesn't know what it's doing. I'll just do it myself. And watch. Okay. The problem is, I don't want, like... Why does he look like a bird, bro? I don't want to make him look like a bird! It's fine. Can I warp something again? You can. That's crazy. I didn't know you could do this. Okay. But I want like... So if I if I just keep expanding the item, can I just give it new warp effects? Is that what I'm learning here? Oh, I guess not. Oh, okay. It's not... Okay, so expanding doesn't do what I thought it was gonna do. I thought. Expand appearance. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I saw something that I could do for a second. Girl, what is that? What am I doing? Have I broken this? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I kind of like Illustrator now. It's doing something that I actually wanted to do. Man, what a trial and error that was. Just throw things at a wall and hopefully it works. I'm fine with that amount of scales, honestly. Let me just delete this one. Yeah, and worst comes to... I can always redraw one myself. Like, easy. I can do one. Yeah, me trying something new and getting mad when it doesn't go my way. Just like all of my art, honestly. Because every piece that I do, or comic or whatever, character, whatever art I'm doing, I will try to learn something new from it. Instead of just getting in the same repetitive, like, do this over and over and over and over and over. Like, so I guess I'm learning how to do scales and warp things better, I suppose. No, is that gonna... Let me try... Just like making a fake one. No, I don't like that, actually. Is that... I'm gonna try something. Temporary. I might have... Loki might have done all of that just for nothing. I can do it myself! You know what? Watch me. Because that's... He looks too much like a bird. And I don't like that. It might just be also I haven't colored him yet. So I'm just defaulting to it's bird. Or I can just default to this. Like, that just looks so dumb and cheap. Where was my grid? Did I delete it? Oh, great. Oops. Oh, well. Okay, this will be my grid. All of this for a shoulder blade. Who needs scales anyway? Yeah, just... Woohoo! I don't know. I just feel like give him just a few. I don't want him like covered in them. I just think like a few scales would be really cool. And I'm learning that scales should never be put on somebody unless you want them to go through endless suffering. Because this is not. I do not like this. What does that look like? You know what? It'll do. And if I don't like it, I can always come back to it or something, because I don't want to get wrapped up in the same area over and over. Now, I just clean up my artwork before we get to the clothes. So that means adding like details and shaping stuff out, which is kind of fun. It can be really tedious though. So we'll give him a thicker outline. Let's see. not that. Oh. Ow. And we have to color in the darks too. So he will pop out kind of like a graphic novel does before we do the cell shading and stuff. Let's see. Oh, a little gap right there. It's the rough draft. Yeah, this is my suffering stream where I don't know what I'm doing. Well, it's like, okay, it's easier with tigers. I'm used to drawing them now, so it's like I can get away with more balance because they have stripes. So if he had stripes, like it breaks up the awkward like empty spaces, but now there's all this empty space, and I'm like, don't know how I'm gonna handle that yet. And also, tigers are furry, so I could like add little marks like this, but this guy is not furry. He's like an aquatic, scaly kind of guy. So it's a crocodile. I mean, an alligator. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it yet, and I'll find solutions. Let's see. Oh, hello. Right there. Excuse me. What? I'm trying to see, maybe my... Why did I just get a notification for severe flooding? Is it gonna rain? I need to draw scales all the time. No, I'm learning now. Thank goodness I'm not a scaly persona. I could try, just for fun, to see if I like it or not, giving him body hair. But, it might look a little weird. Just a little awkward. Oh, that was really bad. It's also like this. But that like makes... Hi guys, I love art. I'm having a blast! Okay. Taking out his shoulder blade. I could do the same thing with his head too. That might give it a little bit more... But I don't know where I was going with that. I just like trailed off. Uh-oh! Color in the belly button. I hate hands, I hate hands, I hate hands. Worst thing ever. Oh my god! I don't like it, I don't like hands. Kill it. Yeah, thick scales. Yeah, I might find a solution the closer we get to outlining him. I'm underneath his head, right? Okay. Just barely thicken his head out. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna have to do this with his shirt and pants too, though. I don't mind. Sorry. Oh, that didn't connect at all. give this area a little bit of a thicker outline. Well, lurking. The lurk mode. I've only seen... I don't see a lot of Gator personas. There's one. I think he's a streamer. I don't know. I've seen his stuff appear on my For You page like every once in a while. I might be wrong. He might be an alligator. Gator and alligator are clearly two different things. He might be a crocodile. I don't know. But I almost never see anything about gator sonas. Oh, wow. Just the same thickness. Okay. Okay. And we can give it more of like a... You know what? They'll be black. And if I don't like it, I can just fill it in with a different color. Let me see. I'm zooming out to see what I can fix. I almost don't like what I did with the tail. Like, I almost like it without the scales I did earlier. I'm seeing, like... Invader. Who that? Whoa. La 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 la. I'm gonna add the darks now. Let's see if I can get something that looks accurate. I don't like that. Hold on. Which one? Connect this. Okay. La la la. I love the outlining process. Isn't that fun? Isn't this a blast? Figuring out like where you went wrong. Okay. I'm gonna take these scales off. I'm not... They're making me mad. I'm not looking at them. Okay. Give it a slight bounce right there. Let's thicken this part. Nope, that's too thick. Bzz, bzz. My phone goes off all the time. Maybe 3 in the morning, and my phone would be going bzz, 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 like just everything. Okay, it's coming together slowly.
Just ever so slowly.
Oh, and I see a part I did not outline. Oh, hello, little mistake. What layer are you? What layer is this? What am I doing here? I can't even grab it. Okay. Is there a shape I can use to block this off? Because it keeps bugging me that that's... Because nobody's going to be able to see that. So we'll just make it black. Blech. Because that'll be cut off. I'm looking at what I can do here. I see some lines. Let me try thickening out some of this stuff. Just barely thicken it out. Maybe I'll get a different result. Do this one too. Oh, well, that's not good. Oopsies. Okay. All right. Oh, what am I doing there?
Excuse me, sir.
Ugh. Picking this part right there. What is this bump? Who are you? And what layer are you on? It's not you. It's not you. Where is that? It's you. Can I just like delete this line altogether? Where to go? Oh, great. And now, where did this one come from? Okay. You're this one. I don't like that barely comes up. Whatever. LARPing? What we LARP? Mummy, I don't think it looks that nice. It might look better once I add cell shading to him, because I'm looking at this very flat. Is flatly a word? And I'm like, I don't know, this looks kind of bland. Not very interesting. I'll give him some different details. Alright, that helped break things up a bit. Give this a thicker line. LARPing! Both of my parents are big into music. And then there's me. I'm not a musical person. Like, I like karaoke, but I cannot read sheet music very well. No, I don't like. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Is this the solution I've been looking for all along? I think it was. Yeah, that helps break things up, and it looks more interesting visually. Visually. Oh, there we go. What about movies? Oh, interesting. Have there been any movies out lately that I need to go see? What is this line? That's there. I heard Toy Story. Which one are they on? Toy Story 5? That just came out, right? I think. I think it did. With the evil iPad. That, like... What is the iPad? I know what it does, I think. It, like... The movie is about, like, challenging... Like, play with toys, not computers. What program is what? What program is this? This is Adobe. This is Adobe Illustrator. This is what I use to draw and animates and everything. Well, not animate. I do my frame work, like frame by frame in Adobe Illustrator, and then I export it into After Effects to do an animation. So I'm honestly doing like frame by frame animation when I do my little animation skits and stuff like that. I use Illustrator. Why is this line like smaller in the middle? The frog iPad. Yeah. Isn't there a scene where, like, what's the little girl's name in Toy Story? I almost said Bing Bong. That is not her name. Bonnie. She gets, like, bullied on the iPad. It was a really touching moment. I just think it was funny. Maybe maybe that's not supposed to be funny. I use Illustrator. This is Adobe Illustrator. It's a vector-based program, so it does not use pixels. Oh, no spoilers? Oh my god. Well, okay. I might have to research about it. I heard that Disney is moving towards... I don't know if this is true. More of an AI direction with their films. Like, they're going to be using AI for some of their scenes, which I don't like at all. So I don't know if Toy Story 5 did use any scenes that had that. But if it did, I'm not going to go watch it. I refuse to go see a movie and pay money to see a film that a computer did. No, thank you. Yeah. Nope, we'll not be seeing that movie then if it has AI in it. Goodbye. No fan art, nothing. Take it down. I don't like that. That's cool. Never mind. It was a lie. Was it Zootopia 2, the last movie, that Disney said that from here on out we're going to be using AI for their film processes or whatever? Like, it's going to be a tool, quote unquote. And I was like, Stay in character. You want me to be like the AI bot someone made of me? And start being a pick-me and talking about my umbrella and my elephant poster? Like, because that I don't even. Let me use my elephant poster to say hello to myself. Let me outline this a little bit more, or I do the cell shading, because I'm excited to see what it'll look like when I cell shade it. I don't know. I'm like, it's okay, but something about it is not clicking with me. I don't know. What? Where are these lines coming from? Oh, help. Let me save it first, and let me look at it. Oh, address it? Huh? No, I will not be supporting Disney if they are going to be using AI for their films. And at one point in my life, I was like, I want to work for Disney. Thank God I haven't pursued that. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. I'm looking at it and I don't know what it is that's bugging me about this piece. It might be that there's lines that are really small that are too thin that it makes it look wonky. Or maybe it's too busy with that. There's a lot of line work going on. Oh, help, there's two of them? It might look cleaner if I take some of this out. How many of these are there? Okay. What is this line here for? I'm debating whether or not to keep this line here. Isn't that the ribs on the side? Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe it would look good if it was like it looks good without his ribs right here. Like I get why that line was there, but now that his ribs are here, it just looks weird. Like it looks like I didn't know what I was doing with my line work. So I'm thinking if it would be easier if I just delete it and just use my cell shading to imitate that, maybe. Or I can thicken something like you know. Also, a full movie being made with AI, girl. No. The scenes alone would be giving Baby Shark Cocomelon vibes. Because I will once in a while get those AI, like, I don't know, just weird AI slop videos. And the pacing and everything is so crazy. Like, we'll go from being in a bus to being in the middle of the ocean to being on the Titanic to being, like, in a bomb. Like, it's just all within 20 seconds. There's too much happening. Was that the end of that playlist? Walking backwards, yep. Let me find music. It's so bad. I'd be curious. I'm curious now what it is that you're talking about that's been made. A whole movie has been made with AI. What's it called? What's the name of it? No, I would never pay to see an AI movie. Are you kidding me? That's when you know I've like mentally had a midlife crisis or something if I do that. That'd be crazy. Wait. Edit these. Alright, he's slowly getting there. No, I don't like that. Copan? I don't know how to say it. The legend. I'll have to look it up and just see how bad it is, because that'd be really funny, honestly. Oh, absolutely. The second Persona 4 Revival comes out, I don't care how much in debt I am. I don't care if I'm living off of like $2. I will be getting that game. Okay? I need it. It's my favorite game. I need that Persona 4 Revival, and I keep looking at Atlus's like teasers and everything for like sneak peeks at the game. It's so pretty. And I don't care what anybody says, because I know there's already videos out there that are like, is Outlet... I can't even say the company name. Is Atlas going to make Persona 4 good? I don't care. I will be playing it no matter what. I need that game. I'm still working through Persona 3 Reload, and I don't know what to think of that game. The plot is all over the place, personally. I have no idea what's going on. And everybody's depressed! Everybody's sad! Why are social links in that game literally like, we'll be having a conversation about, yeah, I really like this one book, and immediately it'll be like, yeah, my mom died while reading this book, and I haven't talked to my mom since I was like a fetus. Like, oh! I thought we were gonna talk about books, not your mom. It was crazy. So, I don't know. Persona 3 is kind of like, meh. It's kind of up in the air. I feel like I've thickened him a little too much now. What does this look like without all this? Have I thickened him? Is he too thick now? Well, I need that. That's the... I need that. Oh, this is such a balancing act. This is such a balancing act now. Because, like, okay, let me zoom out for you guys more. Like, this is the full, but I don't know if the lines are too thick. I don't know. If you're a social link, which, girl, if I was a social link, I would be... Oh my god! That would be a really interesting social link. I will say that. I don't know, the Fool. I don't know. In a Persona 4 setting, I think I act a lot like Yosuke. Besides the homophobic parts. And... I don't know what my social link would even be about. Probably about something about perfection and realizing, okay, let me not have a therapy session with you guys. It's okay to not be perfect. Oh, let's get the claws. I got super focused on that for a second. What's a social link? Talking to characters in a video game about their petty problems, and you basically tell them what they want to hear, and you get points from it. That's a social link. And for the most part, you kind of just stand or go and hold their hand while they go through their petty problems. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving me a panic attack. That scared me. Maribata! Oh, thank God I didn't delete those scales on the tail, because now I kind of like them. Let me try, before we get to cell shading, putting like just a few little scales on him to see what they kind of look like. Because maybe I can get away with, like, a few. Without getting upset at it. Because I don't want to make it look like he's sweating, either. I think that looks fine. You know, it's okay. Whatever. You know what the most recent... Okay. You can hate on me for this. Well, I don't think you guys would hate on me for this. I'm just indifferent about trends. Whenever I see trends on Instagram with, like, any sort of art or anything like that, I personally choose to not do it because I just don't want to be doing what everyone else is doing just for... I don't know how to word this. It just feels like... No hate to anybody that does, but I just feel like it's not original and it's not, I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say with that. I just don't feel like it's... I just don't want to be copying what other people do. I like doing my own thing. And trends just kind of feel like you want to do what everyone else is doing, I guess. Ish. Time and place. I want to be creative. I just don't want to follow... Exactly. I don't want to follow what the crowd does with everything. Because... I don't know. I like being unique with my art. I don't want to be doing what the algorithm wants me to do. I'd rather put in the work and do something else that I want to do. Yes. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever set trends. I don't think I'm going to be somebody that's like, everybody's going to be doing what I do! But I'm not going to be participating in what everyone else is doing, I guess. Same thing with, like, art fight. I have a friend that was like, oh, you should be doing art fight. It'd be really fun. I'm like, maybe. I don't know. Art fight's okay. I don't listen to Vocaloid music, I'm sorry. Oh, Snowflake's happening like that. Can you give me something new? Who is this? Let me change the music. No, I know what art fight is, I just don't want to do it. I like doing it. No thanks, I choose my own destiny. I think it's cool. But I'm not really participating in it that much. What is this gradient doing? Right. It's kind of like a collab between artists, but you, like... It sounds really harsh. You're not actually, like, attacking them or calling them out for anything, but you're just like, boom, I drew your Sona, challenge me. Like, I think that's how it works. I haven't gotten anybody that has done that to me, so I'm kind of like, eh. But I'm not really participating because I like doing my own thing. Like, that is quite literally the only reason. I just like doing my own art. I'm not really a fan of doing other... I'm not a fan of art attacks. I'm not a fan of trends. You get points? What do you mean you get points? Huh? Points for what? What are you getting points for? I did not like how I did a few of those lines.
Whoa. Hi! Hi, Sunny!
I'm just testing this out. This might be really weird to give him chest hair. So if it looks bad, I'll just take it off. I don't know. I don't see it enough of people putting body hair or like facial hair. I love reach out to the I don't see a lot of people putting body hair on their personas. Or facial hair that much. I love facial hair. I don't think it looks bad. It might be too thin. It might be a little thin. The hard part about chest hair, I'm still learning as I go. Chest hair follows like I might get a diagram for myself because I can't remember what I did for that one about Jason. Let me look at one real quick, actually. Okay, let me use some red lines and ink this out. Ink? I'm sorry. Am I in the Victorian era? Chest hair is really weird. It'll like... It flows up here. It'll circle back down like this. But then there's weird parts that'll like interject, like this area is really hard because you have two paths of hair hitting at the same time. That's kind of like what you want to do. And it's harder than it looks. Like, some of these people can do it beautifully and naturally and just be like, easy, walk in the park. And not me. Okay. Let me do his belly too. Belly hair is easier, actually. It just is the same on both sides, so you'll just follow. You'll just follow that. What's funny about me? I was born with a beard. No, sorry, was not born with a beard. I have body hair everywhere, but my chest forgot to grow that. And my back. My back and my chest just decided, what's chest hair? Never heard of her. Animal Hospital. Yes, I do know what that is. A friend played that with me recently, and let me tell ya, every time the doctor, like once you finish checking out those patients, there's a certain doctor that walks in and checks in on your progress, and he's kind of a lip bite, you know? Like, you know, I'm kidding. Nah, that game doesn't scare me, though. Dr. Hallow? Yeah, Dr. Hallow? Yeah. I'm Dr. I can't even say it. Dr. Hallow's favorite, actually. I'm a really good employee. Okay, let me see if I can. So I want, like, I don't imagine the Dr. Goodwin has a lot of chest hair. I think it'll go out, like, in little spurts. So we'll start there and kind of finish like that. Unless, no, I played that with a friend, and it did not scare me whatsoever. I was just more like, what is happening? And I don't know if you're supposed to give coffee to that bunny that keeps coming in as like, more coffee. Because low-key, that'd be making me mad, because I need that coffee more than he does. And I don't care. Maybe I haven't gotten to that level yet, but he's like, I won't make sure that you forget me or something. And I'm just like, okay, thank you for stealing our coffee for like the billionth time. At this point, we might as well be a Starbucks. Keep doing it.
Hi!
Why do people keep calling me drawing? Did I name my stream something really dumb? Did I say, hi, I'm drawing? And people are, oh, I get it now. I get it. Was it? I know there was, in Animal Hospital. I have only played it once. Only once. I am not into that game like some people are. I'm not a sweat at it. Wasn't there an illness for being Canadian? And I was kind of like, what do we mean by that? Leave the can. I can't connect. Oh, Canadian. Oh, girl. Leave the Canadians alone. Okay. Is that too much? Like uneven? Ah! That's a little much. Let me see if I can shrink it a bit. His chest hair should not come past a certain point. No, it could. I know, but it looks uneven. If one side is uneven, the other side, you know, it's not gonna look good. It's gonna bug me. Imagine he takes good care of. I'm not saying that. Fix this. There it is. Maybe it's Maybelline. That's better. This is what I'm looking for, actually. It just was uneven on both sides. Oh, that's... Whoa! Okay. I can't find, like, a good size for these marks. That. The Gator Man? Yeah, this is one of the background characters that everyone was thirsting over. I see what some of you say about my characters when I'm like, oh, look at these characters, which one's your favorite? Some of you are crazy. And the second you see a man are immediately just like, I'll empty out my mortgage for him. I would marry him. I would do so many things for him. I don't even know his name. Like, some of you wild. It's kind of funny, though. Yeah. But every time I draw girls or anything, you guys completely are like, I don't see it. Okay. Let's try giving him some chest hair. I mean, belly hair. I cannot think of the name. I don't think he has a lot, so we're just gonna do like little bits and pieces. Something like something. Let's go like that. We gay? Yeah, my followers, it's 90% men. Men! And you're all fruity. Give him something like this. It's like a cool little pattern. This is the hard part about Illustrator. Illustrator doesn't like it when you have a brush that's a gradient. It starts lagging. Just ever so slightly will start lagging. So the more I draw hair, the more the program's going to be like on its deathbed, being like, like it's, it doesn't like it. But I'm going to try. But I run a pretty powerful computer, so I have faith in her. Like a diamond. Yeah. Yeah, how many of you in class would have trouble keeping eyes up here on him? I'm looking at all of you, because I know exactly where you would be looking. I don't know what I am. The one person, I don't know what I am. Just everyone else has been drooling. The one, like, wholesome person that's in the background just be like, you know what? I don't know yet. Do the gator have stud piercings? He doesn't have ears. Oh, you mean... No, somebody. So I have a friend that is a little too into some of my characters, like a little too into them, and he was asking like, how old is this character? I'm like, don't crocodiles live for? They can live up to be like 150, right? Hold on, let me look it up. How old can crocodiles live? 70 years. I was so wrong. 70 to 100. I imagine he's like a middle-aged man. He's like a middle-aged man. This is not a young adult. I still be paying attention? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I'll take your word for it. I'm sure. That should be his body hair all done. No, right! I don't like that! I might redo this area though. This is called being a perfectionist. And you just like draw one little thing wrong and you just want to throw everything in the garbage. Maybe it was too much. And I know some of you, I'm not looking at chat, would probably be like, no, it wasn't too much, Cam. You should have kept it. But it doesn't look right. It still doesn't look right. I think it's because it's over the belly button. Nah, you guys are crazy in chat. Nah. Do you even know his first name? If one of you, first person to say his first name correctly, I believe that you would take the class seriously, and I believe you do like the character. The rest of you, nah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. The hair down there, yeah, we're gonna fix that. Oh, help. Excuse me. I might not give him hair down here because it's just bothering me that we have this whole section right here that's furry, so it would be weird to have like hair on top of hair, I guess. Depending on how I color it, I might come back to it, but for now, we're just gonna call this his chest hair done. So this is his chest hair. Let me get to cell shading though. So he will have, in the finished piece, he's gonna have some boxers. But, I'm trying to find my cell shading. Here it is.
This can be so fun.
Cell shading is when I can actually like finally look at my piece and be like, yes, I do see it. When the color, there's a process to it. I have to look at my shading before I start coloring anything. Coloring's like near the end, Loki, and then you get after you get cell shading done, I move on to, oh my god, gradients and stuff. I could not think.
It's a process.
Get some blue.
Maximum.
Loki, though, I've enjoyed cell shading a lot more, though. It's actually, like, once you figure out how light sources work and stuff, it can be a lot of fun placing it on your pieces. It's just not always easy to remember and figure out how light operates on certain things. Like, the last post I just did of my Sona and Mike cuddling, I was tearing out my hair because, like, moonlight, I was really trying to learn how moonlight works, and moonlight works on a whole different, like, light system. And it's hard. It's not fun doing lighting when you don't know what you're doing. Plus, I have time. I have time before I can post this. The main thing about shading is, like, what I try to think about is your depth. Like, think about where shadows, like, naturally are gonna... I know it's easier said than done, but thinking about, like, what would be a darker area, helps me with shading. Like, the closer I get to the armpit, there's gonna be less light. So areas around the armpit are gonna be darker, because there's no light.
I'm great at explaining things.
Oh, wait. Oh.
That goes on with or without you.
Dance to the music. I love Persona 4's soundtrack. I really hope when Revival releases that the vocalist pulls off most... I've already heard like some of the tracks that the new vocalist is doing, and she does a really good job with some of them. I'm really scared for what happens to Reach Out to the Truth, though. I've heard like bits and pieces of it, and I miss the original Persona 4 singer for it just a little bit. But to be fair, she could probably sing a lot better than I could, so it's hard to talk about it without being like a one of those kind of people that's like, I can do better, or I'm gonna complain, but I can't do better. Why doesn't this finger have shading? Did I just forget that it could? Dance to music. I can't dance. Somebody at work asked me if I could dance. I told them, no. I can't. You either can dance or you can sing. I haven't met somebody that can do both. What was I doing mapping my shading here? What, like, I'm confused what was happening here. I think I was doing this? I'm not really sure. We'll see. Why not you both? Oh, help. You guys are seeing shading for a certain area. Just don't look there. Oopsies. Let me see. Lighting go up there. And then it'll come back down around this area. Heartbeat, 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 heartbreak. Cover that up. We'll fix areas later. Oh, help. I'm Yosuke Hanamura. I'll do some stuff after school. Then school happened. I haven't had my heart broken. Not yet. I've had ex-relationships, but like, I've never been rejected. Mainly, I don't ask people out. Even before String. I was never the one to go out to somebody to be like, will you please be my partner? Like, I don't do that. If you want to date me, you gotta put in the work. I gotta make sure you know what you're getting into. Let's see. I don't like how this looks right now. I don't think much. That'll be his neck. Ugh. That was a clean line. I rarely will have clean lines like that when I'm working on the chest. Mainly because the chest is just like so round that I struggle with round shapes. I like my sharp edges. Oh, help! What is going on? Okay. Clean some of this area up. Well. So this is my... I can't even talk. This is my cell shading before we get into his other clothes really quick. Let me have a look. So we're gonna do a cool little magic trick. We'll turn this into... Give it a second. Turn it to black. And then lower this. Ah! Now let me look. It's my light map. Mainly what I'm doing here. Excuse me, video. Let me find a different. Right. Not Silent Hill. Oh, a different sound. I need a playlist that I can listen to. Okay. Why is it blue? Okay. This is hard now, because with, there's really awkward areas with lighting that sometimes I just don't know, like... I don't know what to do with them. Like, this area right here is really awkward. I don't know. That's hard. Why is it so small, too? This is all just, like, fixing work stuff. It's not bad. I don't know why this area right there looks so weird. The LARPing room song? What are we on? What do you mean the LARPing room song? What are we doing? LARP? 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 I might redo some of this light so I can... That's easier to look at. I feel like that changes the awkwardness that was there earlier.
Some of that was really awkward.
I'm just kind of fixing small little details. looking for holes. Is that? No, that you can't even see that. So it's fine. There we go. Oh my god! I don't know what a furry is. I must be new to the furry. Well, I've never heard of the word LARPing. What do you do? I'm not aware. Camp Barber? That's my favorite part of the drawing process. Honestly, I like character headshot creations, like making characters with unique heads and stuff. That's really fun. What's not fun is figuring out why your art doesn't look like how you want it to. I don't know. Like, I think this looks fine, but it's bothering me that like there's bits and pieces that I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on here. It just irks me. I can do his boxers though. Red. Live action role playing. I don't do that. I'm me. I do not pretend to be somebody else on like literally how I'm talking to you on stream is how I would talk to any of you in person. I'm not gonna be like a completely different person. That is the funny. I think I know what you're talking about now. It is the funniest thing ever when people will make a big, strong, tough, buff, like ultra big, strong man avatar, like persona, and then they'll be like, they'll have my body build, which is like a BMI of 2. I just think it's funny. This is my persona. He looks just like me. Oh. The boxers, though. Let me tone down. We'll put these in their own layer. Tone it down. Why on earth is it doing... What is... Huh? I'm confused. What is that? Okay. I've never seen that. Let me figure out what I'm trying to do here. Okay, those are the scales. I'm gonna put that at the bottom. Let's LARP! LARP. Tone down the opacity of this so I can see what I'm doing. And then... Okay, that's a lot easier to look at. Let's get his shorts done. Only used one layer? Oh my god. How did you survive? That's crazy. I'm trying to think. Oh, hold on, let me think about this. So. Sorry, I'm trying to think about how am I going to layer this without it overlapping or cutting off. It'll find itself. It'll work itself out. I just have to think about the colors. Oh, why was that one so thick and the other one was not? Ugh. It's the Persona music. There's only so much I can handle with it. I like my dream pop and indie pop music. And I'm scared if I start playing music on my Spotify that YouTube is going to be like, oh, is that copyrighted music? And get me taken down. Like I did that one time. Yeah. That was not fun. Because they love doing that. Oh my god, I cannot do these lines. There we go. I just have to lock in. And it's... Okay. Let's start over. Okay. Nope. I don't like it. Number 3 on Instagram. Wow! I mean, on YouTube. No, it's hard when you have to talk to yourself, kind of. Like, I wouldn't mind having friends in a call, but it would feel, like, unfair to them, because I feel like they would just being forced to watch what I have to do. I don't want to make my friends go through that, so for now, it's just me, but I did play Minecraft, like, a week-ish ago. We all were in a Discord call, and that was fun. But you guys, I don't think, are here for Minecraft. You guys like to see art. Minecraft? Oh my god. What am I doing? These lines are just not working with me right now. I'm usually pretty good about that. You like Minecraft? Yeah. We've been building a lot in Minecraft, actually. That's like our go-to game when we want to chill out. Trust the process with me. Because I think this will turn out good. If I could get my lines to work. Oh my god. Hi guys, it's just me. I'm just losing my mind. It's chill. What I want you guys to come up with, though, if I like any of the ideas, give me a pattern or like an object that we can make a pattern to put on him, on the boxers. La, la, la. Water? What do you mean water? Like water droplets? stars? Maybe. Wow, that was such a clean line. I love at the end I just completely derailed. I don't like that. That's a clean line. He teaches history. Like, he's the main, like, big history teacher. Or professor. So he's big with, like... I was gonna... Well, duh. I was gonna be like, he's big with history. Be like, well, yeah, no. That's, like, what he teaches. Wow! Oh my god! Wow! Okay. There's like a smaller little section right there. I don't like that. Let's get a brush. Scales is the pattern. Apples. Do apples? I might do that actually. Apples are cute. So this is the process I'm talking about. Because right now it looks a little wonky. But if I give it a color underneath, it'll kind of look like it's on top of him. Apples with pencils? Maybe. I'm thinking like... I was thinking like pizza earlier. I don't know why. I think that would be cute, but I don't know if that's the route that I'm thinking of for him.
Hi!
Okay. Trust me with the process here. This is really awkward to do when you have like layers of clothing, because you have to like you have to blend in with the line work that you already have, and then while you're doing that, make it look continuous. I don't know how to word it. Oh, look at that! Ah, there we go. So now it like seamlessly kind of fits. This is not the final color, either. They won't be this purple. Pizza. I might do something with his teeth. I don't know. Or like a zigzag pattern. Something. Oh no, why did the colors do that? Oh no. How terrible. Let me figure out what happened. Oh, this might be hard to do, actually. I'm trying to think how I can do this. I might have to draw a line on top so there's no like clipping, because I think what's happening is it's just clipping, and I don't want that. Fun! Oranges? Wait, I kind of like oranges as that idea. That's kind of cute. I might give him oranges. oranges. Is there anything else that needs to be overlapping? I think it was just his hand that was overlapping, and it was, yeah, and it was clipping through. And I was like, well, that doesn't look good. Good teeth. So now if I fix these colors, it should come out a lot cleaner. This music is giving like 2000s Tuscan house vibes, you know? When life was easier. Get this connected. Alright. Okay. Now, bring this up and we shouldn't have a clipping problem. Yay! Okay.
Trust the process, guys.
Do you think he... I can't...
Process, proceed.
You think he would let you hold pronouns? I haven't really decided much of a personality for him. He's literally just like a background character, so there's not like too much lore I want to give him. I do think he would probably be a very like strict kind of teacher. Like if you miss the assignment due date or something, he's like, oh well, like that's on you. That's kind of how professors are, low-key, though, in college. They're, well, some. There are some flexible ones, and then there's ones that are like, if you're a minute late on this assignment, you're getting half points reducted. That's horrible. I think he's a very strict kind of guy. He gives me, like, wine dad vibes. Like, he likes to drink wine. And go home and watch sports. I'm lighting a few things. Oh, help. That was not even close. Huh?
Hi.
Trying to figure out. There's a line I need to thicken to blend this out. To outline this. There we go. And so this is not the canon color, so for now they will be, make them gray. Wait, which layer had that line? Get out of there. So these are right. Okay. So those are the boxers. I don't think the cell shading works on those though. Did I outline? I did. I'm so smart. So I did outline the lighting for the boxers. Nice. We'll get a bright red in there. Just color it in. Okay. Okay. Color. Oh, that doesn't look good. Let me sort. And then we'll have a little dip in there. Give it shading under the fingers. Okay. And then let's see how this turned out. We'll change it to that and change the opacity to this. I think that looks decent. I don't know. I do now. Save it real quick.
Saving art is fun.
What do we think, chat? Do we like it? Or still don't know how we feel about it? What do you think of him? Like it. This is the part of art I don't like, where I look at it for too long and I'm like,
yeah, it's bad.
You know. I'm trying to think about it. Brum, brum, brum. Let's see. Oh, not the music dying. Oh, that was loud in my ears. Oh, help! What did I just do? Oh, I thought I'd closed my stream. I X'd out of the tab, and I was like, Oh, we haven't done his... Okay, a little too much for me in this music. Man, there's no, like, instrumental music that's just calming without getting copyrighted. Anyway, let me find a different soundtrack real quick. And then I will answer questions. No, not that one. Okay. No, it's not over. So that's for fan service for the people that actually liked the Gator Sona, but I will put clothes on him. There is a shirt. Here's his shirt. It's really hard to see, but he will have his shirt. He also has dress pants. This guy has dress pants. We just haven't drawn them. Where do I enroll? Plus, I have time. I'm like at the point where I'm a little frustrated at this piece because I'm like, I don't know. It just doesn't look good. Happens a lot with my art. I'll look at it, and sometimes I need to take breaks from it because I'm like, I don't know if I like how it looks. You know. I don't know.
Well, trust.
I don't know. Sometimes with the art, I get very frustrated at when things don't come out the way that I want them to. I get upset. So we're gonna do the shirt. Meow, 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 meow. But if you guys like it, I don't know. Hi, Ferb. Lower this down just a little bit. Body cell shading. What are you doing, cat? Do his shirt. Oh, that's too thick. We'll get this line. Meow, 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 meow. Here is the color. Alright. Wow. I don't know why this is looking funny, like goofy funny to me. Oh, Boa? I love Boa. Boa's one of my favorite artists. They're like second place for favorite music artist for me. Let's go down. I love Boa. Get the lines in there. After I do the shirt, I will probably stop streaming because it's like 3 hours for me of nonstop drawing, and after 3 hours, I get I get kind of like, I hate drawing, and I don't like anything that I draw. I get mad at what I draw. It's good to take breaks. But I will finish his shirt before I do that. Get this here. I know. It's hard, like, I am not a robot. I cannot draw without taking breaks. I have to physically, like, take time away from what I'm drawing before coming back to it, because I will get, like, I will think a lot about it and start over analyzing everything in the piece and just realizing, like, you know what? I am trash at art, and I just can't, like, I need to step away and then come back to it with a more, like, composed mind. So it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. The lines in there. Beep boo boo bop. The shirt lines in there. Mark it the same way. Different. On a different planet. Beep boo boo bop. Huh? Get the shirt collar. Oh my god, I have cat hair on my tablet. Why would you do that to me, Ferb? Sabotage. Oh my god, can I not draw a line? Like, come on. I'll just fix that later. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It'll bug me, though. Let's see if I can get this line in there. Get that shirt. Wow. Let's see. Boring. Girl. I don't know how you expect me to make this interesting. What do you mean? It's art. You have to go through the boring parts. What do you want me to do? Jump up and down? Let's see if I can get this to work. jump up and down. Nah, I'm gonna shake my house too much. Things are gonna fall off the wall. I got a small little house, okay? Like, I bounce once in this house, I sneeze in this house, and things go off the shelves. Like... Wait, what am I doing with these lines? I don't get what's happening here. Like, I know that's this, but what about here? Right. Alright. Looping the alligator. Huh?
What are we talking about?
Okay, so... Oh, wait, I kind of like it. I like his shirt. Oh, help. There. Okay, I was gonna put, like, the shirt on top. I'm like, well, you can't. There's a big gap. Alright, let me... add a color so I can see where the lines are overlapping. Looping the rooms? No. I don't know what that is. You know how uncultured I am? I will learn about things after they've, like, they've died, like, long ago. I don't, like, keep up with anything modern. The way I learn about pop culture is through my friends. And they have to hold my hand through everything. They're like, Cam, this is what skibbity means. I'm like, oh, okay. Connect these. Stay in character? Oh, right. Let me pull out my elephant poster and start being a pygmy. Oh, this is a bright pink. Okay. Alright, let's see the damage. Let's see what needs to be fixed. Oh, help? What needs to be fixed? Anything over lines? Gooby check. Okay. Anything clipping? No. Everything looks pretty good. We just have to thicken the shirt out a bit. And we're not going to make this pink. Make it like a nice gray so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, help? Okay. Make the shirt pink. I know pink and green look really good together. I haven't gotten to coloring yet. Calm down! This is just like, so I can see where to fill in the darks really quickly. I haven't even thought about, like, coloring yet. With what colors to give him or anything. I was thinking for like the boxers, like teal. So gray is temporary. These are all like very temporary colors. Very, very, very much temporary. Wait, where did that layer just go? Oh. You guys got really upset. They're like, no! Keep the pink. It did look good. Maybe not that bright of a pink. I'm just trying to thicken out what I can. If it's too bright, I can't really like see what I'm doing. Oh, I do not like that. Hold on. Okay. Outline for the shirt. Make these a little more prominent. Same thing with these. You can probably streak them just a bit. Little buttons. What kind of question? Fighting? I think the first mistake in your question is asking me if I'm a fighter, or assuming that I'm a fighter. No. If there is a fight or flight situation, I am flighting. I am not fighting. I'm not a fighter. That's what Mike's for. No, I'm kidding. Mike and Jason? Oh my god! Oh. Oh, really? Wow! I don't know what I did. I like broke my mic or something. That was crazy. The robot voice. I have a crash out mic, like voice changer. So I hope it doesn't make your. I will turn it down so it doesn't hurt you guys' ears. Because there's a little story to this as well. I was playing Roblox. Yes, I still play Roblox with my friends. It's a lot of fun. There's a game on Roblox that is like Danganronpa called Carnage. It's basically Danganronpa, but for multiplayer Roblox. And there are some pick-me main character type energy people that play that game. And this one girl got caught for committing a murder or whatever. And when I tell you that she was really upset that she got caught, she quite literally turned on her mic and started going.
You guys all suck. I know what I was doing. You guys are all fine. You're hacking. Literal hackers. Hackers, all of you.
What do we think of the shirt? I think it's coming together. Murder mystery. She literally was. She got so mad. Because she got caught. So she crashed out. And then she left the game. I forgot to save it. You think the shirt would look better up? He's gotta have clothes. There'll be a safer work and then a little suggestive version. Like, here's him with his shirt off. He's very handsome. His shirt on. Brum, 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 brum. It's saving right now. I can't do anything to it. Ah! Ah! If it would finish saving. What's it doing? Imagine if it crashed, I'd cry. I would start busting out the tears. It better not. Oh, is it good? Oh, I think it's good. What do we think about it, chat? Do we think he is... Wait, let me... What do we think of him? I hope he looks very cutesy. Don't go dehydrated. Who knows? That's up to you guys.
De-escalate.
I'm trying to save it real quick. Come on now. More scales. I don't know. Sorry, I was away from my mic. It's at 61%. You know why it's taking so long to save is because we did all that chest hair. And it doesn't like that. Illustrator doesn't like that. It's just getting mad and then it gets crashy. we got it saved. I'm just experimenting with color real quick. I like black, honestly. I could do black and then add some like pink little details to it, so it's like pinky pops a little bit. Yeah. Something about here is still bugging me though. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm almost like, what if I... It's something to do with the boxers. I think it might be my shading. It's definitely my shading. It's my shading. Oh boy. Fun! Let me fix that. Let me give him a different shade. And then I will stop stream once I am done fixing the shading. I am tired. We'll get that. Bonk. Bink bonk. Do that, and then just a little shade right, and of course I goof it up. Okay. Can I fix that? Thank you. Well, I don't know if can you guys hear my chair? Like every time I move around in my chair, I'm a very active person when I draw, and it's going all over the place. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit of the lighting now. Yeah. Wow. You're getting that good chair ASMR. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like the lighting on this area is frustrating me. Oh, that line wasn't good. Might be if I can fix this area. I think that's like, we're getting closer. I think that's fine. What if I made him teal? Like, I want his to be teal. Aw, looks cute. Yeah, I think for now, it's fine. Alright. So this is as far as I got. As far as I got. On your way? I'm gonna save it. And then that's all I'm gonna do for a stream today because I'm tired. I've been streaming for 3 hours of nonstop drawing. So I need to take a step away from it. Take a nap, you know. Thank you. I hope he looks cuddly. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna end stream, guys. Thank you so much for coming here. Thank you to the ones that like stuck all the way to the end. That's crazy if you did 3 hours of your day. Wow. Anyway. Thank you all. I'm gonna go now and sleep. Alright.